Ever wonder why some people seem to have it all together when it comes to their finances while others struggle? It's a question that lingers in many minds, and it's about time we unmask the challenges behind personal finance. In a world where money seems to control everything, managing personal finances can often feel like a Herculean task. One of the most common challenges is budgeting, or rather, the lack of it. Many of us get caught in the whirlwind of paychecks and bills, and before we know it, we're wondering where all the money went. A budget isn't just a ledger of income and expenses, it's a roadmap to financial stability, a tool that enables us to plan, prioritize, and make informed decisions about our money. Just as detrimental is the absence of savings. Life is unpredictable, and without a safety net, any financial hiccup can turn into a catastrophe. Yet, many of us put off saving, often falling prey to the illusion that there will always be enough time. However, the truth is, the best time to start saving is now. The sooner we embrace this, the more prepared we'll be to handle life's financial curveballs. Then there's the challenge of investing wisely. The world of investments can be a labyrinth for the uninitiated with its myriad of options and jargon. It's easy to make wrong turns, to get tempted by get-rich-quick schemes, or to let fear hold us back from making any investments at all. But navigating this labyrinth is crucial to growing our wealth and securing our financial future. These challenges, budgeting, saving, and investing, form the triad that governs our financial health. They can be intimidating, complex, and riddled with pitfalls, but they are not insurmountable. But these challenges don't have to be the end of the story. In fact, they can be the beginning of a journey to financial success. So as we move forward, let's remember that every financial challenge is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to step closer to our goals. After all, the road to financial success is often paved with lessons learned from past challenges. Consider the story of John, a regular guy who found himself drowning in debt. John was just like anyone else, working a 9-to-5 job and living in a modest apartment. But he was also carrying a heavy burden, a mountain of debt that seemed insurmountable. John's debt had accumulated over the years from student loans, credit card bills, and a mortgage that was just a little too high for his income. It was a common story, one that many of us can relate to, but John didn't want this to be his story forever. So John decided to take control of his finances. The first step was creating a budget. It sounds simple, but it was a game changer for John. He began tracking every penny he earned and spent, and soon realized how much money was going towards unnecessary expenses. Those daily coffee shop visits, the premium cable package, the gym membership he barely used, all these were draining his wallet. With his budget in place, John started cutting out these unnecessary expenses. He swapped his coffee shop runs for home-brewed cups, canceled his cable and started using a more affordable streaming service, and started working out at home instead of the gym. It wasn't easy, but his determination kept him going. Next, he focused on his debt. He prioritized paying off his high-interest debts first, while still making minimum payments on his other debts. He also started setting aside a small amount each month for savings, because he knew the importance of having a financial cushion for emergencies. Slowly but surely, John began to see progress. His debts started to decrease, and his savings started to grow. It took time, but John was patient, he was disciplined, and most importantly, he was determined to achieve financial freedom. John's journey wasn't easy. There were setbacks and challenges along the way, but he persevered, and his efforts paid off. Today, John is debt-free and has a healthy savings account. He's no longer living paycheck to paycheck, but instead is planning for his future. John's story proves that with the right approach and mindset, anyone can overcome financial challenges. It's a testament to the power of budgeting, discipline, and determination. And it's a reminder that financial freedom is attainable, no matter how daunting the journey may seem. Now let's turn our attention to Sarah, a single mother who was living paycheck to paycheck. Sarah, like many of us, found herself caught in a financial cycle that seemed impossible to break. Living in a small apartment with her 2 children, every penny mattered, and each paycheck was immediately allocated to bills, food, and necessities, leaving little to nothing for savings or emergencies. Sarah knew something had to change. She started by reevaluating her income sources. She was working 2 jobs at the time, but neither was paying her what she deserved. So she invested in herself, taking night classes to improve her skills, and eventually landed a better paying job. This step was crucial, as it not only improved her immediate financial situation, but also set the stage for long-term career growth. Next, Sarah focused on savings. She began by setting a modest goal of saving just 5% of each paycheck. This might not sound like much, but for Sarah, it was a start. Over time, as her income increased, she upped that percentage, slowly building a safety net for herself and her children. Sarah also learned to invest wisely. She found resources online and taught herself the basics of investing. She started small, investing in low-risk options, and as she gained confidence and knowledge, she began to diversify her investments. This wasn't a quick fix but a long-term strategy that would help her money grow over time. Sarah had to make sacrifices along the way. She cut back on non-essentials, learned to budget, and made hard choices. But she stayed committed, knowing that every step she was taking was towards a better future for her family. And guess what? It worked. Today, Sarah is not just surviving, she's thriving. She has savings in the bank, investments that are growing, and a career that provides for her family and gives her satisfaction. Sarah's journey demonstrates that financial stability is achievable, no matter your circumstances. It's not always easy, and it doesn't happen overnight, but with determination, education, and a well-thought-out plan, anyone can break the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. The stories of John and Sarah are not unique. They're proof that anyone, regardless of their financial situation, can overcome challenges and achieve financial success. Let's remember the key points from their journeys. John, who was once consumed by debt, took control of his finances by creating a strict budget and sticking to it. He made sacrifices and was disciplined, but those efforts bore fruit as he was able to eliminate his debt and build a secure financial future. On the other hand, Sarah, who used to live paycheck to paycheck, found financial stability by saving diligently and investing wisely. She taught us that every penny counts and how making smart financial decisions today can lead to a comfortable tomorrow. In essence, these stories emphasize the importance of budgeting, saving, and investing wisely. They encourage each of us to take the reins of our finances and start our own journey to financial success. Remember, financial success is not a destination but a journey. Start yours today.